Hi and welcome. This is a video on how to read a cooling curve. The first thing you need to recognize is that this is a graph based on temperature versus time. The lines that you see in the middle are the changes in the phases of the molecules based on the lowering of temperature over a period of time. So if you have a vial of something, you put it in a bath of ice, that is an example of the lowering of temperature, because as it sits there, it's going to get colder and colder, and it will change. You can think of the time as a cooling process. The first slanted line is a gas. And as you can see, as temperature lowers and lowers, eventually it'll hit a point where it will plateau and move horizontal across. That is when the gas is changing into a liquid. Once it's a pure liquid, it will again go lower and lower in temperature, and eventually hit a second plateau, where it will move horizontally across on the graph until it becomes a solid. The first plateau is known as a phase change. This is just where the gas is changing into a liquid. Each phase change has a particular value at a point. To find this, we can just create a horizontal line dotted across to the y-axis, where we see that here it's 75 degrees Celsius. That point is known as the condensation point. It's basically where the gas is being condensed into a liquid. So the condensation point is where the gas is changing into a liquid. Similarly, we can do that with the second plateau for the second phase change between a liquid and a solid. Again, you can make a dashed horizontal line to the x-axis, and here we see this phase change occurs at 20 degrees Celsius. This phase change is called the freezing point. So when a liquid turns into a solid, it's called freezing. That is the freezing point. So, in review, the gas changes into a liquid at the condensation point. Then the liquid then changes into a solid at the freezing point. That's all you really need to know about a cooling graph.